Hi everyone, we meet again. From 2025 to now, the world is surging. Talking about text color change, we will use the vision and perspective of color people today. Let's take a look. Where will the world of color evolve today? Everyone knows Mar-a-Lago. It is a world where people. Household name. Since February to May 2025, it seems that its original appearance is slowly changing. Okay, what we're going to talk about today. It's Mar-a-Lago in red. Speaking of Mar-a-Lago, everyone knows its the name should be a Spanish name called Mar-a-Lago. It's in Palm Beach, Florida. It means from sea to lake. So it's on the sandbar. To the east is the Atlantic Ocean, and to the west is the lake. It was developed by wealthy businesswomen and celebrities in the United States. By Fidel Marjorie Highweather Post. Construction began in 1924 and was completed in 1927. Post died in 1973, and when he died, he took this estate. Gift to the federal government of the United States. Plan for the President of the United States. Provide one that can be used to receive foreign guests. Venues for dignitaries and winter cold shelters. It's too expensive to maintain. And successive presidents have refused to use the estate. Mar-a-Lago, he has a club. Many of our world leaders have been there. There are 126 rooms covering an area of 10,000 square meters. High Champion club members belong to club members. Also enjoy the lounge, leisure, fitness center, spa, and hotel and supporting facilities. This is what you see from the outside. A panoramic view of Mar-a-Lago. It sits at this point on the pentagram in the United States. At first glance, it looks like a leg is stretched out into the sea. He's at the beach, that's his exact spot. And here's some of the grandeur of the interior. Basically, it's what we'll talk about later. Its color design style. In stark contrast to the architecture. This is part of it, part of some of the interior amenities. Bedroom private space. But now that he knew about the manor, since we just talked about 2025, nearly 100 days until today, the whole world was in turmoil because of certain policies. The core reason for it is still the economy. Well, we use our own color system. Conduct a simple analysis and judgment. We have Mar-a-Lago, the most typical room. A lot of world celebrities have been in this room. We use this room. His interior design and color design. Let's do quantitative analysis. let's take a look. What kind of a color trade is he? The picture we see very clearly here is the quantitative relationship of color. You find it in all its colors, all in this confined space. And it's here. It's a blue-yellow counter color. But in terms of his own color, the contrast volume is not high. That is to say, from a hue perspective, he is a highly conflicted person. This is his original. The style of his master's design. Because he's a socialite, simple, sociable. Like to perform like stage. But in the living room, shows his architectural brilliance beyond. He still shows more, the conflict of his colors. But it limits the inherent contrast and control of its color. Like here, it's a color scale of 7 to 42. That means less than level 40. The contrast of more than 30 levels is very, very low. Okay, let's take a look at this picture again. That is to say, the one we used to have. The original Mar-a-Lago manor has been quiet for many years. That look hasn't changed. But as of today, we've seen this very soft light make others feel another state of his that the people of the world feel. We have this painting at our core. We now feel this painting and Mar-a-Lago now. Its inner style is very, very close. Let's talk about this painting, which is probably very familiar to all of you. It's called Portrait of Pope Innocent X. This is the famous world Spanish oil painting master. The works of Velázquez. He was dedicated to the Roman aristocracy. To do portrait painting, this is one of his. One of the more successful works. The figure in the painting is the Pope who ascended the throne in 1644. We have just experienced the death of the current Pope of Rome. In the pen of the parties, the Pope never seems to make a good impression. Okay, we just use the color signature of that painting. Through the generation and processing of the art of color design, we put the living room of Mar-a-Lago. Make it in the same style as the color characteristics of the Pope painting just now. Let's see again that its main colors are red and green. It is the strongest color for a life force to fight against. But this is not important. The most important thing is the visual stimulation of its color has reached a very high antagonism of 75. That's what we don't break in color design. But there is also the tension that controls his color mood. So we're looking at his chroma contrast of 6 to 63. If you quantify this, you will find that this painting contrasts with the color of the original Mar-a-Lago. There has been a big change. We'll talk about where that changed later. Okay, we're going to use our CDS AI color space and model for all our works below. Perform artistic processing. You all know that this is still the sketch design of the space in Mar-a-Lago. We use this sketch to design. Give it a second creation of culture. It's the red Mar-a-Lago that I just showed you. This is the original Mar-a-Lago estate. And we saw this short video to show you. The color design of Mar-a-Lago's main living room is. The resplendent gold copper color is the main style. The style of the interior building structure is made of Gothic and Byzantine mixed elements. And its tone is mainly yellow-green style. Remember that the yellow-green style is the main one. That is, the original of Seaboard Manor. Its style is like this. Alright, let's watch the video. This is our process picture. Let's take a look at the color design of his short video again. What is the style like? After 100 days from March to May, the space and air of the world have changed. Made changes and alterations are very important. The original design of Mar-a-Lago was based on resplendent gold, bronze, and chartreuse styles. Tone-based style. Now in the world people perceive. He became the master oil painter while as Kiji. The style of portrait of Pope Innocent X. And it's a reminder to a lot of people. The world needs to cool down. Okay, so here's our conclusion. Original design medium and low contrast. The design after we change the color becomes a highly stimulating contrast. It's so obvious that no one wants to see it. The continued growth of this high ratio. Okay, as we've always done, we still use our color application method. Let me give you a suggestion. Okay, let's make it into one. The red-dominated architectural style. Let me give you a reference. This is also the style of the red building, supplemented by resplendence and resplendence, dominated by red. This is also. Okay, so that's the color theme of our Mar-a-Lago today. The new color critic is coming soon. I hope you will like, subscribe and share. If you like our work, keep following us. Thank you very much.